Hello, you. Welcome to. You've got a lovely view of Oreo there. Oh, let's turn around so people can see. Hey, come here so people can see you. No, he decided he wants to show you that side of him today. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Live Stream Tuesdays. Woo, Live Stream Tuesdays. Almost missed this one, if I'm honest. I've been stuck on the M6, which is a major motorway in the UK. And I've literally just got back. I ran in, set up, and we're done. So, yeah, Oreo's done. There you go. You've seen Oreo. You can all not moan that he hasn't turned up. He has. He's in a better mood this week, actually. He was in a bit of a bad mood. That was... it was an Oreo camp, Peter, yeah, but he's not playing. He's off. Hi, Gamers Bucket. Hi, Ashley Plays Games. Hi, Valerian Drop Laura. How you doing? Annoyington, welcome. Great to see so many friendly and knowing noises. Knowing noises. You're all knowing noises today. Just checking all volumes, okay, and then we'll go in. So yeah, so a few people wondering what we're doing today. We're just going to tidy up the Circus tent a little, and then we're going to start working on something else. Oh, there's some secrets on this screen. Look. Oh, that one there. Geekopolis is showing a little bit of a secret. Look at that. Hi, our games. Hi, random stuff. Hello again, Henry. Welcome. Hi, I'm Hungarian and I like what you do. Oh, that's awesome. I'm English and I'm very glad you're watching. I'm eating crisps. I'm really sorry. I'll try not to eat them too much on the microphone, but like I say, I've had nothing to eat. I've been on the motorway for like 3 hours, what should have been a half-hour trip. So I normally eat and then get settled and come and sit up, but I had nothing to eat, so I'm going to stream till 9 and then go and grab some tea. Long time I caught one of your streams, John T. Lovely. Hi, Wix, welcome. Okay. Actually here when it started, and I'm impressed. Okay, cool. So yeah, like I say, we're gonna tidy up the circus tent. Hi, random stuff. Welcome. I love all these names that I'm seeing. I see these comments in the I see these names in the comments. Hi, Lacey May. How's it going? Great to see you. Yeah, I can go for good. These are really good. These are thick cut. That's cut CT. There's an old joke, isn't there? I thought I saw your name on a packet of crisps, but when I looked again, it said thick cut. Coverage. We've got the level of the chat. We've got the level of the stream already. We're like 3 minutes in. Fantastic. Yeah, char grilled chicken. They're really good actually. Really good. Hi, Infinity Plex. Excuse me. Sorry. Again, it's one of them names I see all the time. I never actually read it out loud. Same Jordan. I hope Jordan's saying something. I just had a hot pocket. Oh, cool. We don't get those in the UK. I don't think hot pockets. I don't believe we do anyway. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's kind of like a wrapped up pizza, isn't it? Hey John D, hope you got the orange grass sorted. I haven't, but I've showed the wife and she's like, oh yeah, I can see it. I'll show you next time it's in. So I think it's a terrain. I don't think it's an item. We'll fix it in the next episode. Don't worry. Cool. So here is where we got to last time. Here is our circus. Like I say, I'm pretty happy with it. Pretty sure it's finished. Kind of feel like I should get rid of old Robin Hood. He's been useful, but he's no longer needed. Do you know what? Yeah, I kind of finished. My voice is going. Kind of finished with it. The only thing I need to do is cap off these areas. So I'm going to quickly do that. And then really, unless you beautiful people can think of anything that needs doing, I'm kind of happy to kind of have it as a finish, really. You know, front and back is done. Like I say, I want it to be pretty small and neat and self-compact because I want you guys to be able to drop this into your own parks, you know, if it's the sort of thing. It's a wrap pizza. Yeah, I thought so. Where's Oreo? Still moody? No, he's in a better mood this week. He's just not really interested today, I don't think. The problem is, I've said this before, when the wife's in, hi Aaron, how's it going? Welcome. When the wife's home, he likes to sit with her a lot, and or at least sort of go in between the two of us. He very struggles to settle down, so he might come back later, you know, once he's kind of settled in. Like I say, we literally just walk through the door and run in. So, a couple of things. One, ignore that bit there, that's a bit off. So we need to just cap off. Okay, let's get started then. Let's actually get something done. We need to just cap off this area here. Yep. So I'm going to bring you out. Maybe add a little more stuff to the wagon. Yeah, this here needs some stuff. So suggestions, please. It's absolute shite. Oh, I know it is, mate. You don't have to tell me. I want to add just cap in the bottom and top of this. Yeah, so that's going to be tough, but we'll try. I mean, we could... do you know what? We could actually cheat. Let's have a look. If there's a wall piece... I'm just going to pause it because that... I'm going to come out of all of this, actually. Hold on. Settings... No, music's on. Okay. I just want to check because I've been turning music on and off while I've been doing fireworks. I didn't want music to not play. We like a bit of music in the background. Select the building and edit it. Okay. So we might be able to cheat with a metal wall piece. Let's have a look. It might just... No. Unless... Hold on, we knock the height down. We could probably... It's not ideal, is it? Tell you what we could do, though. Let's put it down. Let's give it a nice colour. Oh, I've still got my colours written down. Did I keep them? Yes, I did. Let's make it yellow. And yellow is F4, D4, 1, 5. Okay. And then we'll actually split from the building and drag it into there. There we go. And that's... Oh, needs a little tiny little bit more in. Just a smidge. Yeah, there we go. And that's good enough for me, really. Although, actually, no, all this should be covered, shouldn't it, really? That's the sticky out bit, isn't it? I'll tell you what, let's get in here and edit this. And say, let's have a look. Lanterns on a string for the wagon, that's a good idea. Animals on the side are cute, whatever they are. We had a good discussion as to what they were last time. I think somebody said it's half dragon, half rat. And that gives us a drat. Who knows? Okay, so I think that's all of you selected. Let's just pull you to like there. Yeah. Okay. And then we'll come here, select you. Click done though. Bring you right out to there. You are there. Okay, good. And then we can now edit this building. And we should be able to put a thinner bit underneath it. Or even, whoops. I mean, even one like that, but a little higher up, obviously. Let's knock the grid height right down. Give it the right colour. Yeah, this should work, although I've got a feeling it might poke out a bit. It's poking out a bit. There we go. Sorry, I'm missing chat. I've dived straight into the build and I'm missing loads of chat. Fantasy animals, but yeah, it's a kind of made up a thing, really. Sci-fi, half dragon, half rat. Yeah, I think it's sci-fi at least. Is it sci-fi? Yeah, I thought it was a fantasy thing. Anyway, it's cute, isn't it? I like the tent. Good, Smedley, thank you. My dad's best mate's called Smedley. There you go. It's not you, is it? Clap and a half for everyone in the community, guys. Oh, I totally agree. Add some bunting. Yeah, definitely think we need some more bunting. We've got a little bit going on up here, but I definitely think some down here as well. This area, I'm not too worried about this. One, I want a shop sign there. I'm more worried about how to get rid of that little bit there. Ideas on a postcard, please. How to cover those up, because I kind of want to just use it like that. In fact, yeah, somebody mentioned that it should be blue, and you're completely right. It should be blue. In fact, both these pieces should be blue. The blue is 183. What on earth happened then? I keep doing that with fireworks, you know, where I'm not actually typing in a colour. There. 183 C6D. Okay, there's the blue. Add flags to the poking out bits. How many pieces is in the build? That's a really good question, actually. Should we have a little looky? Not too many, 1,300. So this will fit really nicely on the workshop. No problem with that. Like I say, these live streams, they're all about building stuff, individual pieces that can work well on a workshop and hopefully tie into other builds that people have been doing. So I'm really kind of chuffed, really, that that's actually work pretty well. So let's put a sign in here because it is a food shop. So let's get off here. Let's get some shop decorations. I was kind of hoping there is one. Is it you, the checkered one? Right, you, but very bright colours. I think will work quite nicely. There's the yellow. Let's do the red. I love this community too. I love the community more. No. Don't get rid of it. When in doubt, plant a shrub. Put rope on it and make it a feature. Yeah. More guidelines. I think maybe that might be the way to go. We'll see. We'll see if it fits. Flags could be good. Yeah, probably something like a flag. Right, what's the red colour? E4 UF. Does that look okay? No, that ain't right at all. Oh no, hold on. Yeah, it is. Sorry. Yeah, oh, that's cool. Yeah, the colours are a little off because it's fabric, but overall, that'll work quite nicely, I think. So we're going to pull it out a little. So you're on there, and then not much lower than that, I don't think. Okay, and then above it, a shop sign. So we've got Chief Beef in there at the moment, so we'll put a Chief Beef sign. Obviously, you can change it around to be whatever, as long as the sign fits. What are you? You're a fleet. Oh, that's a good one. Where is Chief Beef? There. So it just kind of fits right, you know, just kind of good size. I'll bring it here, and then a little out, just so it's slightly tiered. Okay. Oh, it's always weird. Love your videos. Thanks, Aoife. Is boss. Hi. Welcome. Make a cage type thing next to the drop pen, seeing as this is a travelling tent. Totally build the Jolly Roger from Disney Peter Pan next. Oh, that sounds interesting. I would like this would work much better as a balloon shop. Yeah, do you know what? Yeah, it probably would, actually, but I kind of just thought, you know, it's going on the workshop. People can kind of swap in and out whichever shop they want, really. Oh, I totally forgot that we've got these things already made as well. Let's drag them back in. I bet that goes right over the top of the Chief Beef sign. Yeah, oh, and that as well. Okay, I do like those. I do like the balloons. Maybe they'd be better here. Maybe they'd be better there with some bunting so that people have to walk through them. Go for the wooden sign. That's not a bad idea either, actually. Let's get in here. Wooden sign. Building. Oh, it's not much smaller. Yeah, it does look good, actually. Like you say, a bit more travelling fairy. Really should keep it yellow instead of blue. Keep what yellow instead of blue? That thing. I mean, it does. Yeah, it does sort of lend itself. Okay, I know what we can do because then it would be less obvious in the bit where it sticks out there. So let's just move you all the way out. Tie the balloons to the arch we like. Yeah, I think it's good. You're the most awesome YouTuber. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm just somebody who makes videos on YouTube. But thanks. I'm really glad you enjoy it. That one there and that one there. Yeah. Is that it? Yeah. There you go. Selection 2. Right. So let's make it yellow. No, that ain't it, is it? What's the yellow? Is it you? Yeah. Okay. So make you yellow. Ah. Ooh. I can't actually see what I've got. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, okay, I can live with that. Are you putting this in your part? No, this is for. This is just going to go up onto the workshop for other people to use if they want to. Yeah, because my big problem. A lot of people say, "Oh, can you upload that to the workshop? Can you upload that to the workshop?" But they never really work as workshop pieces because they're so integrated in the rest of it, you know. So I just wanted to do something that could just plop in and would work elsewhere. Okay, so let's get a few flags. Which ones have we used so far? We used large red and small blue, so maybe small reds would work well on here. And like I say, it's a good tip. This, if you can't hide it, make it a thing, you know. So we'll put one down there. They're a little off, but I can live with it. Oh, that kind of cuts through. Okay, well we can maybe go. I want to select you, please. No, okay, we'll just do it this way. Done. Okay, like that, and like that. Okay, I can see where they're a little off now, so I'm just going to try and tweak that into place. And same with this one. Just a little off. That'll do. There we go. And we've got balloons. There we go. And that just kind of looks right and makes it look like they make sense. Okay, cool. Maybe put a path so some guests could eat. I will put a path. Paths don't carry over with blueprints though, so I'm not too worried about working around a path. Dan, exactly. If it's not a bug, it's a feature. Yeah, I totally agree. I took the shell off my racing snail, thinking it'd make it run faster. If anything, it's made him more sluggish. Oh yes, the puns have begun. Dylan, I love it. Right, thanks for changing to yellow, no worries. I really don't like them mirrored. No, I don't, but I'm not too sure what else to do. Because I wonder actually, maybe a little bit of non-conformity. Right, bear with me here. I think we've got something we can use. Maybe we do like a tiered thing. Put a train around the tent with animals in it. Oh, that sounds like an awful big job considering I'm meant to be wrapping this up now. The train could work cool though. Maybe in something else. Like I say, I want to keep these builds sort of neat and self-contained if that kind of makes sense. What have we got? That's like a metal stick. I know there's a few things that people use for this kind of stuff. But what are they? Skyline post, I'm pretty sure it's too big. Guidelines, he said those tags don't fit at all. Yeah, I quite like the flags. It's just I can't. They're just a bit too close to both be pointing the same way. And you're right, they don't look right when they're pointing the wrong way. I'm a bit of a quandary with them, really. Okay, we'll keep thinking about that. We'll keep thinking about that. Let's get these balloons in place. And drag these in. So I'm thinking we have these a little out. I don't know. I'm going off them the more I look at them, to be honest. Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? Not for now. I'm just saying that's an interesting technique, isn't it? Make it to the wind in the back, or you could use some wooden poles to elevate. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, wooden poles, but the balloons are going off. I don't like them. I'm thinking wooden poles. I think we need a few more bits here just to kind of cap these little spaces off, but I don't necessarily want to just put stuff down. Something like that could work. What else have we got? Like it's like a funky thing that'll fit. Oh, just thought of something. I've just thought of something that I want to, because I've been wanting to do this for ages. I want a big ice cream. And this is probably a better place than any. So if we make this an ice cream parlor, we could have this out by the path. So we'll get rid of that because that's a bit rubbish. And we'll put down this and we'll build a base for it in a minute. Let's see if this point snap thing works. Oh, it does. Love that. Yeah, that looks cool. Okay, and then if we go to art shapes, rounded. Yeah, I think that's what I might need to do, Dan. Excuse me. Hey, everyone's home late. FS Clips, welcome. There is your future Jonty. Oh, tell me about it. Any day now. She's due on Friday. So, yeah, any day now. There we go. Looks like he's meant to be on that stand there. Hook is on TV and streaming. Conclusion: watch both. Yeah, have one in each year. That's fine. No matter how kind you are, German children are kinder. Yeah, good. Very good. Can you make a tilted dropping ice cream? Dropping, not dripping. I kind of like that. I just want to kind of like do a turn that angle snap off. It sits really nicely on there. Look, I just want to put a little. No, I kind of like it right in the middle, you know. The colours are pretty good as well. It's the first time I've ever used that, so it's a really specific use case. So I think we can have that there, and if we move this guy over, can I get hold of him? Come on. No, not you. Ugh. Let's just try and get a minute. Here's roughly where you're going to be. There we go. And then drag you back in again. Great. There. Okay, cool. Hey, I like balloons and the 10s, but those little flags are a meh. Yeah, no, balloons are gone. Didn't like them. Changed my mind. I was using them because I could. Matteo. Yes, it's a standalone. What's going to happen on the streams is that we build standalone items that can just fit into other people's part. We can basically wanted to build up stuff on the workshop because that's something we haven't really been doing lately. Is building things for the workshop. Okay, what can go here? Something needs to go next to this little guy. I'm thinking like a prop of some description. Maybe some sweets or something, just like random. You know, just like a pile of sweets or something. Pile of chocolates like that. These things look amazing. You can make it more of like a chocolate circus. I don't know. Or maybe just some crates. Yeah, maybe just some crates. It's probably a better idea, isn't it? Makes a bit more sense. None of these. I mean, look at these things. They're great, but they're such a specific use. Oh, present. No, presents. That looks weird. That looks like kiddies come and get a present type thing. That's a bit creepy. Yeah. There we go. Flake with a wooden plank. Yeah, nice idea. All right, let's have a look. So there's these things as well. And the Knickerbocker Glory is massive. Wow. Whoa, when's this been a piece? That's awesome. I don't remember seeing that before. Wow, what a neat piece. Oh, I love how this game is still showing me stuff. What's my favourite ice cream? Cookie dough. Yeah, love me some cookie dough. That is definitely my favourite. What are you? Pip shot. Loose juice. They look good. Let's have a look. What else have we got? Random stuff. Random stuff that's not too big that will just kind of fit. That's just a splat. Yeah, we've used that before, haven't we? A couple of pots, maybe. Just like a random... Oh, maybe something like that with a lid on it. That would probably make sense. Okay. Yeah. And a little tiny barrel. There we go. It's literally just going to be a few things to break up this space of emptiness here. There we go. There we go. We'll put them in. Oh! I've had a better idea. I mean, I might as well use them now that I've got them. We'll just put them down the side here. And it makes it look like I'm really good at detailing. But there's a piano. Will that fit there? Because if it will, that'll be just right. And it's like somebody can come and play a show on the way in. I think one of these wagons actually has the piano built into it, but it has a bar on it as well, which obviously isn't suitable. But a piano up there with the little dude going, yeah, lovely. Okay, right. I think I'm going to start thinking about putting a cap on this. Am I missing quality jokes here? I started a yacht building company in my attic. Sales are going through the roof. Yes, that's fantastic. There we go. Favorite ice cream is a Finnish one called Jatis. What flavour is that, Henry? Sounds cool. Now place the dragon look like he's eating the ice cream. I think we could go and go, couldn't we? I think we kind of need to start putting a thing on a cap on this now. Last thing I want to do is just a little bit here, and then I think we're done. Let's just have a little look through if anything jumps out. Coal lump. Let's have a little look. Coffin. Yeah, that looks good. Big old pile of shite. Such a specific piece. Really is. Does that go? No, it doesn't, does it? Oh. That could just cap that off nicely there, couldn't it? And continue to give us that sort of built look. Yeah, like that. Cool. Let's cap that bit off there, and then just something here, literally just a little thing to sit. I just don't know what though. Oh, that could be neat. That could kind of go there. Bit big in it. Lights, Jonty lights. Oh, I know we're doing lights. Yeah, we will do lights. Do you need to change the Chief Beast to an ice cream logo? Yeah, we do. Because at the moment it's Chief Beast that just has ice cream sat on it, which is quite random. Okay, so buildings, wall signs, shop signs. I'm hoping there's ice cream. It's Cosmic Cow, isn't it? Let's go back into those. Whoa, they're all going to be huge, aren't they? Ah, there we go. Cosmic Cow ice cream. Oh, there's a wooden one as well. That's neat. Here we go. And now we need to try and get hold of the other wooden one that's stuck in it. No. Let's just move you down a little bit and help. Let's move you down a little bit and help. And then we can get rid of you. There we go. Then bring you up into the gap. Yep. And then bring you up into the same sort of gap. I think the whole thing's gone a bit too low now, hasn't it? Let's just drag you in a little. There we go. A little up. There we go. Cool. Can you make something straight about red, white, and blue? I don't know what that means. I'll tell you a joke about fencing, but there's really no point. Yeah, very good. I'd like to tell you the joke about the bread and butter, but I'm worried you might spread it. You made that joke already. Yeah, you might have, but I might have missed it. Why did Adele cross the road to say hello from the other side? Very good. Oh, they need to come out a little. I want to be able to see the bits that make them as well. Yeah, those bits there. There we go. Cool. I tell you, I know what needs to go here. I've just thought, come out of scenery. There should be like a Cosmic Cow sign, like an A-board sign. Milkshake. Oh, yeah, there we go. I knew we had something, and then we just need to change the actual shop itself. There we go, and then that looks, we're making it usable. And obviously, people can change it if they want to. Edit the building and delete you. Shops and facilities. Food, I guess. Custom. Wow, is that look at a brewer in there? Oh no, it's just a regular one. I thought it was bigger than it was. Information. Cosmic Cow ice cream. Oops, the guy appeared. No, I want to do it inside you. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I think we're done. A Cosmic Cow Circus is... Oh, it's not complete. Look, we need to do the boring things here. Ugh, okay. I'm going to do them off camera. I can't be bothered doing that. I wanted to do something with these little sticky out bits as well because they're awful. I'm bored of this now. I want to build something else. Oh, if only that went from there to there, that would be ace. Have we got some weird snap on? Please tell me I got it about the BMW. Did I miss that one? What's the difference between a BMW and a porcupine? A porcupine has pricks on the outside. Very good. Yeah, we need to do the Smurf buttocks, Annoyington. You're right. I don't know why you're snapping to that. It's quite annoying, actually, seeing as I've... Oh, no, position start. There we go. Oh, we need to turn the line surface on. Rope guidelines, John C. I know, but I can't... They won't go anywhere because they can't get down to here without cutting through. Like, a couple here, I could make sense, but these little things here, they just need something on them. Let me just try that. Are we hating it? Are we hating it? Maybe bunting in between. I was enjoying the jokes. Oh, please carry on with the jokes. I don't mind that. Hanging barrels. Yeah, not sure they really fit a circus. Like, we've got stuff around the back. Again, I'm trying to keep it nice and neat. I don't mind those, actually, you know. I'm actually okay with them. It makes them look like a shop inside a theme park now, which before it just looked like a circus that had a shop randomly in it. So I'm kind of okay with it. I think for the first sort of thing like this I've built, something small and asymmetric. Yeah, you're right. I know you're right, Dan. You are right. Anything else is going to be... Oh, okay. Hold on. Do we hate that? Two sides is a bit much, yeah. Yeah, one side maybe there. I don't know, or maybe they should be the other way around because that. Oops. I don't know which one was it. No. Scenery. Yeah, there we go. I don't know which one I prefer, to be honest. That is actually the ice cream one. Okay. So let's do that and that. Okay, that one then, there. Yeah, kind of like that there. Because this side you've got the ice cream. This side you've got the Cosmic Cow sign. Much better. Oh, chat's behind. Maybe that's side. Okay. Let's go back into scenery. Hold on. We like the little one. No, that's a huge one. There we go. We like the little one, but maybe full on. There we go. Okay, yeah, I could go with that. Then basically what I'm thinking is either way you walk in, you're going to know that this is an ice cream stall, you know. Can I make a roller coaster with 10 inversions in your normal park? Maybe. I don't know. I'm planning some big coasters in the sci-fi area. That's kind of what I'm thinking with coasters. Why do sharks swim in salt water? Because pepper water makes them sneeze. Very good. Problem is with custom signage is these are being built for the workshop, and custom signage doesn't really work very well in the workshop. Okay, good. Really think the colours need to be changed now. It's an ice cream. No chance. I'm not going around and changing the colours. It's a circus. It's meant to be bright and colourful. Okay, right. I think personally, I'm kind of happy with that now. The only thing it needs to do is finish these little Smurf buttocks across the top, but I'll do that off camera and then I'll stick it up onto the workshop. So please follow me on Twitter. At Jonty Sparrow, that's Jonti. It just says it under my name here, in fact, and I'll put a thing out when it goes onto the workshop, and you can all download it. You can all give it 5 stars, and we'll get it on the front page. Profit. Jonty, from 1 to 10, rate how much do you like pirates? 7. Okay, I don't know what has happened to the chat there. Good. Anyway, right, okay. Why do people hit things to make them work? Because it used... Yeah, that's too much, yeah. Right. Do you... Lights? Yes, lights. Okay, cool. So that's I always forget about lights. PM. Wow, looks good lit up, doesn't it? Okay, lights. Okay, part of me wants to do this. Where are they? Is it under building? Under scenery, are they? Yeah, these things. Part of me wants to put these like all around it. But the ones that move, is it them? Yeah. Tent's looking nice. Thanks, Uthris. Thank you very much, pal. Still need to watch your windmill. It's on my list to watch when I finish this, actually. Yeah, what I think. Part of me wants to do that. Fairy lights all round. Yeah, a bit long, annoyingly. Excuse me again for eating crisps. So these all the way around. I'll just cover them up a little there. I mean, I think that would look great, and I think it's like, excuse me as I say, go over the street. Oh, it's okay. Like, it happens when I come to you. Everyone's like, oh, Geekism. I think people just like to show you that they appreciate your stuff. You know, I think it's cool. Uthris is there. If you don't know, by the way, folks, Uthris is. Am I not in a building here? Why is all this not in a building? I had to fix that. Yeah, if people don't know, Uthris is one of my personal favourite YouTubers. His stuff is so good. And it's like, it's got a real nice mix of detailed but still realistic. Why wouldn't you bring your Pokemon cards in the bathroom with you? They might Pikachu. Fantastic. What type of crisps am I eating? Really noisy ones. They are thick cut ridge char grilled chicken ones. Pretty good as well. All right, let's smash through these. These shouldn't take too long, to be honest, because I'm not too worried if they're not perfectly lined up. Because I think part of the chart. And before you mention it, no, I'm not doing them looped. I'm not doing them like this. I haven't got the time or inclination. Are they a little bit away from the wall? No, they're okay. These, personally, one of my favourite pieces they added in the game was these. I think they look so cool. But they're not limited. They're weird that they're just like discs of light. But I get why they did it. Rimmel looks cool. That's good. I'm glad it does. I would expect nothing less, to be honest. The whole park itself, I think, is awesome. So I'm looking forward to for checking that out later. There we go. Oh, here we go. Yeah, too wide, just fits. I will smash through this. And then we can start on something else. Let me get them lined up just right. It doesn't really matter that they flicker, I don't think. Making me hungry watching your stream. Yeah, sorry, I was explaining before. I was in a bit of a rush and I had to come straight out. Like I got home and straight to stream, so I haven't had any. I haven't had an evening meal yet. So I'm having some munch on Chris. I know it's incredibly unprofessional, but it needs must, you know. Oh, there's those ones. You know what I'm going to say, don't you? Sorry, I bet you thought the streams froze then, didn't you? Oh man, maybe those ones though. I don't know. Maybe do they look a bit too fairy-lighty? They look a bit too Christmas-lighty, don't they? That's what I'm going to tell myself. Yeah. Okay. Nobody in the chat tell me that those ones look next. What will I be doing next? I'd like to have a play around with the wild mouse coaster that they added. So I'd like to have a little mess with that. Maybe build one and then theme it. I don't know, or even just sort of have a play around with it. To be honest with you, just kind of like the idea of having a little mess. Just do one more there. Don't, Johnson. You must finish this. I know. I can't just keep going back, can I? It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Don't make me do it. We've been working on this. It's meant the original idea I had in my head for these streams would be we make one thing each episode that goes on the workshop at the end of the video, and I'm like, yeah, right. This is like 3 weeks into this thing now. It's ridiculous, and mostly because I keep changing my mind about what I want to do with it. But I think we've got somewhere now. I think it's at a point where I can kind of cap it off, you know. What theme for the wild mouse? I would like to kind of just do like a traditional carnival theme, you know, lots of these kind of lights. I know it's probably been done, but it's just a theme I've not played around with, and a theme that I'm definitely not going to be putting in my own park, because my own park is very sort of Disney-esque, you know, high theming and all that. But part of me thinks that'd be quite cool, just like a real traditional travelling fair type coaster, because the wild mouse is a travelling fair type coaster. But to be honest with you, in this episode, I think we'd be lucky just to get the layout done. To be honest, I'm not taking what I learned from watching Uthris live the other day, and I'm going to attempt to build a coaster live, because that went down swimmingly, didn't it, pal? If you're still here, yeah, you get a lot of very sort of, oh, look how they light the art pieces up. That's great. You get a lot of very militant coaster fans come out the woodwork when you start building a coaster on there. Thingy. Brian in real life. Oh, that's cool. I'm doing I should probably mention this, shouldn't I? I always forget to plug stuff. I'm going to be doing a live stream with Blind. Is it Blind IRL? Is it Blind in real life? Is that kind of what his name is? I'm never quite sure how to pronounce it because I only ever see it written down. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a live stream with him and also somebody else. I'm not too sure who the somebody else is. Yeah, so well. Yeah, exactly. It was the coaster turned out great for what I saw of it. Like I say, I've still got to watch the video back of it, but it turned out great. But man, the slightest, if you do one little thing off, they're like, "Well, you can't do that. That's not what this coaster does in real life." I'm like, well, this isn't real life, is it? It's a video game. I mean, I quite like going for realism, but I'm not a mega coaster guy. So if I get something a bit wrong, deal with it. Oh, that's really annoying. They don't line up. I'm just going to really cheat. Job done. Okay, good. Right, there we go. That's them. If it's carnival food, it could be a seaside carnival. Yeah, then we could do that. We could go for British carnival. He is actually legally blind, hence the name. Ah, right. Okay, cool. Yeah, I guess it might have been something like that, but I didn't want to pry too much. So, yeah. So we're doing a live stream with him and somebody else. I think it's Cleve, maybe. On the 8th of August, over on his Twitch channel. See if I can find it. Yeah, Blind. It's a schematics team thing with Blind and Cleve and me, and we're going to be looking at some workshop stuff, and hopefully it should be cool. I'm looking forward to it. It's 8th of August. Again, follow me on Twitter, John T at John T Sparrow. Zug Zug. I hate people who do that. Yeah, it's fine. I think you should team with Delaney's Honor for a few pieces of fantasy work. Just don't tell your wife. My wife doesn't play Planet Coaster, so I can't see that being a problem. Delaney's fantastic. Love her stuff. I'd love to do more with the community, but it's really tough because everyone's so busy always doing their own stuff. Oreo is not here. Look, I'll show you his empty chair. Boo. He's around. Sounded like a peon from WoW. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was the kind of the idea. No, he's gone down. He's gone downstairs for the day. He might come back later. Right. Watch Eurythris and Blind to get more ideas. They're all awesome. There's some really great little series at the minute. I keep meaning to do a video about people's series, especially little people with less subscribers, I guess. Infinitiplex. Have you heard about the Ohio State Fair? I did, yeah. Unfortunately, somebody passed away, and the 3 people quite hurt. I actually rode it. It's KMG. Is it KMG? KMG Afterburner about a week before it happened, actually. Over in what's it called? Lightwater Valley. I was going to say Lights Hope Chapel. Wow, we're getting loads of WoW references in there today. Go for it. A lot of creative builders. Gosh, yeah, there's so many people out there to watch. It really is fantastic. Currently really enjoying Ruble Trillions and Commando Santa's stuff as well. They're doing some really cool little series. Right, lighting then. I don't want to just put the lights here. They need to kind of go... But I kind of like the idea of having them part of the build. You know? Like visible. What's your opinion on that? What's your opinion on visible lighting? Fireball, that was the ride, yeah. But the actual, that's what they themed the ride as. But the I made the cathedral light from WoW. Yeah, you did. Yeah, that was one of the first things I think I saw you do. Actually, it was really good. I'd love to see more WoW stuff. I know it's a really niche crossover, but I played WoW for years, so any WoW stuff I still love watching. Excuse me. Yeah, the ride was called Fireball, but the actual ride itself, as in the people who create the ride, it's called an Afterburner. And the one in Lightwater Valley is called Eagle's Claw. It's a good flat ride. It's one of the better flat rides in my opinion. Obviously, what happened is an awful tragedy, and I hope they get it sorted. And what are these? Look, the Night Rider lights. They look like proper show lights. How good will they look on the front of a stage or something? Oh man, this game continues to impress me. Yeah. I like hiding the lighting with foliage. Yeah, that'd be good. Still want to make all of Stormwind. Excuse me, I'm getting all excited talking about World of Warcraft. Stormwind was one of my first ideas in this game. When I was like, I want to do a series. I was like, oh, make Stormwind. That'd be great. Make Stormwind, or like a Stormwind theme park at least, with flat rides built into some of the buildings. And then I Googled it, and somebody had already built the whole of Stormwind in Planet Coaster. And I was like, first of all, wow, it was amazing. Second of all, Jesus Christ, how quick did you do it? Crazy. Right, lighting then. Yeah, lighting hidden in foliage is good, but we haven't really got much foliage. We've got to imagine that somebody's path is here, you see. So we kind of need to hide it like within itself. So we could do things like this, you know, and just have the have the lighting sort of hidden in plain sight, so to speak, which I think could probably be okay. Maybe tear that up just a touch. There we go. Not great at lighting, by the way. All right. I like that. Oh, no. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Remind me what Stormwind is again. Stormwind is the human capital city in World of Warcraft and Warcraft games in general. What's your opinion of Dukes of Hazzard DLC? That'd be great. I'd never really particularly interested in Dukes of Hazzard, but any of those would be cool. I'd like them to kind of move away from cars. Like, it was an interesting idea to do them all cars, but like just stuff. Just give me stuff. Exeter would be interesting. Thunderbluff more so. Yeah, but like I said, the original idea was to do a World of Warcraft park and do like a bit that's like Stormwind and a bit that's like Thingy. And then I thought, no, do you know what? I'll work through all the standard themes in the game, thinking that that would take a month. It's turned out it took nearly a year, and I'm about half finished. You know, it's all good. It's all good fun, isn't it? I want some more of these lights up and about. So let's get back to these. I want them along here. Can you hear those little I don't know if you can pick it up in the game, but on the stream, but the little Drax are snoring their heads off. Very cute. Why do you stick over so much? That's not fun. I have to cross you over a little, I think. There we go. There we go. We can do it that way then. You wouldn't even notice, would you? Annoyance and don'ts. Never played WoW. No, I wouldn't start now. Like, it's great, and I go back every now and again. Like, normally when a new expansion comes out, I'll go back and play for a little, but I don't know. I personally feel it was very much of its time, and I'm kind of done with it, and it's not the game's fault. That's probably just my fault for getting older, I guess. Not that it's a kid's game, but just you need a lot of free time for that thing, man. A lot of free time. They all kind of sit away a little. Well, maybe fix that afterwards. Oh, yeah, they're neat. I love those lights. They're so cool. Arabian Persian themed area. It's a challenge. Yeah, that sounds good. Do you think that Frontier will do a Disney DLC? I don't for two reasons. One, it's really expensive. John T. Hello, Mr. Potato. Welcome. One, it's really expensive. It would be really expensive. Two, Disney are the sort of people that would make, if they wanted to do a Disney theme park game, they would make their own Disney theme park game. They would get a company to just build it themselves. They have no reason to do DLC. And third, they've just done a deal with their largest competitor in theme parks. You know, Universal probably is Disney's largest competitor when it comes to theme parks. So I can't see them doing something though. This game is amazing, isn't it? Oh god, that string isn't connected. Please connect that string. Which one? Here? Oh, like none of them are. I wouldn't worry about it. They're all floaty strings, but I'm okay with it. Just because I know it's annoying you. It's an app. Yeah, see, that's the thing. They'll do something like that. Steampunk would be awesome. Yeah, I think Steampunk's very doable in the game as well. The Boomerang Coaster is along with Gears Fear. Yes, I saw the comment in the last one. I actually went to have a look at it because I think it'd be quite a nice transition from that building into the Western. But there's just not that much room. There really isn't. So I can't see them for those reasons anyway. I can't see them doing a Disney themed thing. Right. Anyway, lights. Okay, so let's have a little think about this. I'm going to kind of cheat with lights a little here. And I'm going to embed these, which I think is acceptable. Like I say, I try personally to keep the lights visible to make them realistic. Right, you there just to help light that up a bit, and then thinking, I mean, we could. None of them really stand out as circusy type lamps, apart from maybe these, but they kind of go in a different direction to the circus style we've done. Harry Potter would be awesome. It would cost a fortune, but then Universal owns the theme park rights to Harry Potter, so there could be something there. Personally, I think what's going to happen is Frontier are going to announce a new game in October that's based around a Universal IP, and these DLCs they've done have been part of that deal. That's personally what I think. I don't think we're going to get loads more movie-based DLC. I think these were testing the water whilst being able to do a deal with Universal based on the whatever deal it is they're doing. Just a momento. Right, come on, let's get some lighting in here so we can move on and start building a coaster. And I say start. I'm going to cheat with lights. Oh, that's so bright. Um, yeah, more. I personally, that's what I would prefer. Laura is more of their own characters. When he's streaming till 9 p.m, so another hour. I think a tracked item where you can add other items to will be great. Yeah, it would. I think personally, it would probably make the engine blow up. Looking at the limitations they've already got, I think that would be pretty intensive. Let's duplicate you, bring you over here to light these little drats up. We're probably going to have to put you underneath here. Little things are sleeping away, snoring their heads off. There we go. Yeah, so the hiding in plain sight type style is what I'm going for with these lights. You know, they're there if you look for them, very much like Disney does with their speakers. You know, you can see them, but you've got to kind of look for them. You know, that's probably acceptable. There we go. Drats are lit up. Other side's lit up. There's lit up. All we think we need now is a couple of big lights in the top here, and we're probably done with lighting. Is burying them underground cheating? I do it all the time. I try not to, but yeah. Poor drats while they're sleeping. Well, they're not real, so I'm okay with it. What's interesting though is they don't have the box on them, right? Which other animatronics do. So all the other animatronics in the game, like people or knights or whatever, they have a box at the bottom that's meant to be the gubbins that make them work, but drats don't. So are drats real? Is that what they're telling us? They hide them in the animatronics menu so that PETA don't get in touch. John, do you seem to know what you're doing? No. Everyone loves a good parking garage, don't they? Just say. Is there any way to group two buildings as one building without saving as a blueprint? No. Unfortunately, not in the game. The grid sections, they all work completely separately, and at the moment, at least, there's no way to link them together other than having it as a blueprint, which, unfortunately, when you put them down, means that they then lose exactly what they're doing. Oh, look at all the cool colours we get here. Wow, look at that. That's really cool. When are you going to make a pirate theme video? Other than the 15 odd pirate theme videos I've already done, I'm assuming if you mean more pirate videos, they're going to be once we've done fireworks, we're going to head back over and finish the pirate area. But to be honest with you, there's only probably 2 or 3 episodes left in there. Really, we're going to finish off the coaster, finish off the log flume, and wrap it up probably with like an overview, and then we're going to start on the I think fairy tale area next. That looks cool. I think that's a nice general light. Free the drats. It's a conspiracy. You're right. It is. When is the next Planet Coaster Park video coming out? Hopefully end of this week. Probably going out on Friday. Big problem is at the moment, if you don't know already, my wife is due our first baby on Friday actually. So like everything could go up in the air when that happens. You know, so all bets are off when the baby turns up. Right, there we go. I don't think much more lighting. I mean, it's pretty dark around the back. You know, we should probably do something around the back, shouldn't we? You know, these up lights are pretty neat. We could do. The problem is with these pieces, they're really super shiny, and it makes lighting them up quite tough, to be honest. And we could maybe just do something like that with a more of a subtle red colour. What would that do? No, it doesn't really adds anything to it. So I think I'm going to leave it there. I think we're done. I love how the light just sort of glistens off this rope. There we go. Everything will go up in it. Yeah, exactly. So we're kind of everything's on hold at the moment, really, until that. Have you got a name for Mini John yet? Yeah, we have. We don't know if it's going to be a boy or a girl, so we have a few names for each, and then when it comes out, we'll see what's going on. Thank you very much for the best wishes and everything. Right, there we go. That's done. I think I'm going to call that a day. So can I Select it all. Right, so add standalone scenery to building, which we've just done. So now, is everything in one piece? Yeah, I think it is. Apart from this one bit of rope. What on earth? Why is that on its not? Why is that not? Why did I just not select it? I can only assume that I didn't select it then, because that would be ridiculous if I didn't. Let's just put it back into its place and just do that. Right, there we go. Now, yeah, there we go. Cool. Let's make it daytime. Have one more look at it. Cool. So I'm going to get that up onto the workshop. Like I say, I'm still going to. I need to finish off the little bit of trim around it. Apart from the bit of painting we've done, I think that's turned out pretty neat. Cool. So let's get this out of the way and drag it down here. For now, let's just out of the way. Cool. So let's get rid of this painting terrain issue. Looks like I have to return to work. Have a good night day. Cheers, E3. Thanks for popping by, pal. I'll catch you later. There we go. One rope to rule them all. Look at his own. May never make something like that. Of course you could. Just keep trying. It's just time. I'm just going to pour myself a drink. There's something on the what? Something on the left? Another couple of pieces of rope. Ooh, you little bugger. Oh, I've turned you all around now as well. Let's just see if I can go backwards. Right. Let's oh, I've gone way back. Right. Thank you. Well spotted, Laura, by the way. What would the official name for the tent be? Oh, I don't know, really. I haven't really thought about it. What could the official name for the tent be? Don't know. Any suggestions? Pop them down in the comments. In the comments, you know what I mean. Right then. What pieces have you used? They're all art pieces. So they're all... I forget that people haven't been here for 3 weeks. They're all separate individual little squares that we started. The top pieces there are actual tents that are in the game, but a bit smaller. Some ropes and flags, some flags. And then here again, more art pieces, some stuff to make it look like an ice cream shop. And a little lady here who's happily open even though that nobody can come to her. And then these are just some trap pieces and a bit of foliage just to kind of make it look a bit lived in. Excuse me. Yeah, top down select. There we go. We've got it all anyway. It's all good. Dylan's World, make a pun for the name. Oh, for the tent. Sorry, I was going to say that's a really convoluted name. The Dylan's World, make a pun tent. There we go. Call it Madonna. Yeah, very good. Any kids of the 80s will get that reference. Right, I want to have a look at this. We'll come back to that and name it, but I want to have a look at the this new coaster. Who is that? Are you preparing the baby's room? Oh no, we weren't actually. We were decorating the living room. There we go. Let's better close that so it doesn't keep making noises. Welcome to all the new subscribers, by the way. Lots of cool new subs. Oops, there we go. So yeah, new coaster. Where are you, coaster? Nice. It must have taken a while. Yeah, it took us 3 weeks. I say 3 weeks. It took us. That was like hour number 5. Nice beginning for a Circus World. These are everything we build in these streams. They're going to be singular items that you can do with what you will. Okay, let's have. Are they all blueprints? Oh, there's quite a few now, isn't there? Let's have a quick look at the Wild Mouse blueprint. Why have I got that registered as a coaster? Where are you? Is that it? No, that's Whirlwind. That's the other spinny one. Ah, look at this. Let me show you this just before we get started on the Wild Mouse. This was the first coaster I built in the game. Yeah, this was also going to be a blueprint. Actually, if it ever ended up finishing running. Let's get a better seat. Excuse me. John Tent, good stuff. I like it. I don't actually remember if I got it. It needs mega smoothing. I don't think I knew what the smooth button did when I built this. But the idea, it was very heavily themed on Sonic Spinball in Alton Towers, and now I think it starts spinning now. Yeah. I think, if I remember rightly, it really struggled to get back. Oh, and it goes in the ground as well. There we go. Doesn't spin enough, does it? How many hours a day do you play PC? Oh, not many. Not many. I'd probably pay for about 10 or 15 hours a week. Too many for me, but only because school holidays, making the most of it. Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, so there we go. That was the first ever coaster I built, and I tried. My main thing about it was I really wanted to really get decent throughput, and have quite a few coasters going at once. Again, like a Sonic Spinball, I might actually have another little pass at that at some point and get that on the workshop as well, because they didn't turn out that bad. These first couple of bits here, this is very Sonic Spinball-y if you know the ride. Yeah. Anyone else having a buffering issue? Hello, Eric. Hi, Eric. How's it going? Should be able to. Yeah, stream looks good from my end. No drop frames or anything. I'm trapped in the. Oh yeah, I have to do that whenever I go back home. That's all I do is sit and watch YouTube. Yeah, that's all right, isn't it? That need to theme it, but not bad. Get rid of it for now. Bye. Okay, cool. So, what were we doing? Oh, yeah, coasters. Where is the new one? Is that it? Oh, no, it's a dragon. You'll be seeing that soon. Recent. Ah, there we go. Mersey Antics. So the thing is, the one they've built it's pretty good, actually. It's not quite a standard layout, but it's a pretty solid Wild Mouse layout. So let's just plonk it down, and then we'll have a look. Looks like I'm a little high. Why the hell there's a guard guarding a huge slab of cheese? I don't know, but let's try it. I'm gonna ride camera. There we go. Let's see what this is like. It's back up. Okay, welcome back. Oh. Headphones are playing up. Have you been around since Alpha? No, I haven't. I completely missed this game on Alpha. I started playing during the beta weekend, the free beta weekend they did, and then I bought the game while it was in Alpha, but I missed the early bird, whatever it was called. Whoop, there we go. I think that's the point it unlocks. Yeah, look at that. Pretty good. Friction seems a little high, but then all of them are in the game, aren't they? Yeah, this last bit is a bit funky. I don't really recall this happening in it. Pretty neat though. Then he works his way back around again. It looks great. Really nice looking coaster. Really happy with it. So, did you hear about the cheese factory explosion? All that was left was debris. Yes. Where you are, you a SimCity fan? I played SimCity 4 a lot. Yeah, and obviously now playing City Skylines and enjoying it. All right, I'm going to delete that. I'm going to open up what Wild Mouse looks like in real life, because I want to try and make a relatively solid replica. Loved NerdQ's videos of the Alpha. Yeah, I did as well. I watched a lot of them. I found his series once he launched was a little slow for me personally. But I know he's doing a lot of stuff over on Twitch now, which apparently is quite good. I know he's taking a break from YouTube, isn't he? Quite interestingly. I think NerdQ's video is a bit slow. Yeah, I agree. But I enjoyed what he did. But yeah, it took a little while to get through, I think. Right, what did the cheese say to its reflection? Hello, me. Hello, me. Hello, me. Yes. Love it. I don't know why we began with puns, but I love them. I really do. You joined during Party in the Park, didn't you? Yeah, was that what it was called? Yeah, I'd already bought the game by then, but that was the first time I was allowed in to play was that weekend, was that Party in the Park weekend, yeah. Yeah. Oops. View image. Whoops. I'm all over the place here. Yeah, that's a wild mouse. Excuse me. See if I can find a better image. I went on one of these the other day. I'll be honest with them. I have a bit of a love-hate relationship with wild mice. Wild mouses? Wild mice. I hate them to ride them. I think they're awful. They feel horrible. But they're a great looking coaster, and they're like a staple of like rubbish parks. Yeah. Oh, there's a good image. I'm gonna view that and bring it up. You can't see it, but it's awesome. Trust me. So we now do. So we go up, we go round and round and round. We drop, we come back up. We drop, we come back up, and then it starts to loopy loop, and it drops again. A few bunny hills and back in. Okay, cool. That's the one we're gonna build. I'm gonna make it. Where can I make it small so it's not in the way? There we go. What type of cheese do you hide a horse in? Mascarpone. Very good. I have to go. Good luck with the baby. Thank you. Thanks, Robert. Thanks for stopping by, pal. Wish I had the game, but don't have enough money. Well, I'll just save up, Jordan. Wild's mouse, yeah. I'm so tall. I think if I hit my head on the wild mouse coasters, they're awful. They're horrible, and they feel gross, and they throw you about all over the place. But they're just wicked to look at. So we're going to build one custom. I'm hoping it's called Wild Mouse, Spinning Wild Mouse, Maniac Mouse. There we go. So we're going to come around here. We've got a pretty solid station. We're going to get people in from the inside of it. No, we're not. We're going to get people. I'm going to build the whole thing that way. I've decided. I'm going to change my mind. I'm just going to make a slight change to the one I'm looking at a picture of here, only because it's one I went on the other day, and it had a slightly different setup. It was actually set up. Imagining this is south. It was actually set up like this, but it was actually built the other way. No, like that. Yeah, there we go. So we'll build you out quite a bit, because I know you can only do one at a time, but these things filled up a lot. Evening, sorry I'm late. Pooch, you didn't give me a notification until 5 minutes ago. Stokies, we were having such a nice time as well. You decided to show up. It's fine. You're very welcome, I guess. Hello, Pause. Can you please make more Ponyco cinematics like Fairwater and Run Races? Yeah, they take a lot of work. There'll be one at the end of the pirate area, so there'll be one in a few episodes, and obviously the fireworks will be a big cinematic as well. Yeah, so we'll get there with them. They just take a lot more time. Sorry I'm late. Hi, Black Dog, welcome. What's going on with people just turning up? I mean, it's fine. You're very welcome here, but yeah, it's weird that people are only just showing. No. Station. No. There we go. That's what I want. So there we go. And now we can do utilities. I mean, that's probably a bit long. Right, so drive tyres. Oh, drive tyres look funky on this, don't they? And then this is one of those few coasters where I would really recommend having angle snap on, because every angle has to be hellish. This is a Wild Mouse hot tub. Look, there it is. The water sits in there. Your wish is my command. Right, there we go. I think, do we use drive tyres here, or do we have a little drop? I think we probably have a little drop, actually. There we go. This, I would suggest, actually, if anyone struggles with coasters, when you're doing the main street, yeah, that's probably not a bad idea, doing a cinematic for the main street. I was going to tell you a joke about cheese, but it's too cheesy. Henry, you got to try a bit harder than that. Chat's just catching up with me. Wow, okay. Not be able to enjoy these streams in soon, getting a 9 to 5. Ugh, well, you know, it needs must, pal. They'll always be on YouTube afterwards. Sorry, I was editing some Final Fantasy videos, Let's Plays, and time ran away. It's no problem. I was watching the White House press briefing. Oh, wow, okay. You must be a sucker for punishment. Let's just drag you in a little. Is that as short as you can go? Oh, that's a bit long. Last stream I butchered the English language so badly that I felt ashamed I had to pass my Cambridge checkpoint. Right, let's do that just to give it enough. Okay, yeah. Anyway, what was I saying? Sorry if I was really interrupted by everyone wanting to talk to me. This, if you're struggling with coasters, this is a great one to try and build straight away because it's all angles and straights and you haven't got to worry about banking or anything. There's no banking in these things. If anything, you might be able to do like a little overhanged bank, but for the most part, yeah, these things just go with it. So okay, so we're gonna go to about there. Maybe a little bit more. There we go. One of the key features of this is most of the ride goes over the top of itself. So we need to start testing this, which is, where do we test? Oh, we might do a bit of catwalk there as well. Oh, here, start test. It's been so long since I built a coaster. Jesus. Hey, glad I was able to catch one of your live streams. Hi, Jamie Parker. Welcome. You're very welcome. Hey, Rage. How's it going? Oh, loads of faces, look. Yeah, so that gets there. That's all it needs to do, is get there, to be honest. So we'll now drag it around, and then it goes into the lift hill. Ooh. We've got a bit of a funk there. Let's do... Is that doesn't look right. That seems high up. Does it not? Or is that just me? All of that lift hill thing there seems really high up. Oh no, maybe it's right. Wow, that's interesting. Okay. 30 degrees. Okay, cool. Okay, I guess they're almost perfectly, so I'm happy with that. And we need to have a little Google about how high these go. Wow, the first top result for Wild Mouse Coaster on YouTube is Wild Mouse Coaster for sale. I would totally buy one if I was a millionaire. Which one's been done? It's going to tell Joe it's been too cheesy. Yeah, we've had that one. Hi, John. Love the vids. Have you been on the Wild Mouse at Blackpool? It's one hell of a ride. Look at that. I think we should just leave it there. I think the ride's finished. Yeah, Ian, I have. I'm pretty sure I have. I've been on all the rides at Blackpool. I haven't been for years though, but yeah, definitely. Have been on it. Let's have a look. Examples. No, I want some. Oh, they're all different. Okay, let's go to the one. That's amazing. Mr. Malova, favourite cheese, cheddar. Very good. Jonty, do I know Rugley? I'm not too sure what that is. Stampy. Everyone, we need to start Jonty's Wild Mouse GoFundMe. You can all come and ride it. Where's the one? Alton House at Alton Towers. Wow, there was a Wild Mouse at Alton Towers. I didn't know that. Treetop Twister at Lightwater Valley doesn't have its own page. The one at Pleasure Beach does. Okay, let's use that one as an example. Oh man, that thing's crazy. No, it's a wooden one. I don't mean that. I know why. I'm looking at the wrong one. I'm looking for a spinning wild mouse, aren't I? I'm just going to let that run, by the way. Johnson Hensel says, the end of the month, would you like some inspirational photos? Yeah, I would, Jamie. Definitely send us some snaps. I'm hopefully going to get there next summer. We're going to try and do Drayton Manor later this year, if maybe going all well. Rugeley. Oh, the place Rugeley. Yeah, I know Rugeley. I'm originally from Hensford. So Rugeley was like down the road from me when I was a kid. I don't live there anymore, but yeah, definitely know Rugeley. Is that where you're from? That's a small world if you are. It's so good at building stuff, and I love your Let's Builds on Planet Coaster. Thank you, Dragon Dash. You're very welcome here. Spinning roller coaster. There we go. There's one spinning at Flamingo Land, if memory serves. I think there is. We didn't do spinning coaster. No, that's not the right one either. Jump to Spinning Wild Mouse. There we go. Yeah, Primeval World. There we go. That's one. Let's have a look at Primeval World then. Will that give us a height? Chain Hill height 13 meters, 42 feet. 30 meters. So there then. Wow. That seems small, but okay, we'll go with it. Next to Hensford, yeah, Stampy, I know it well, yeah. Viters, love the live stream. Good, thanks. John, if you need some old towers, give me a shout. I work there. Oh, cool. Pause. Oh, I think we've talked about this, haven't we? So you know, I mentioned before that you might know Sean, who does Theme Park Worldwide. Yeah, I think I remember that last week. Oh, I might hit you up on that actually, because I would love to come and do a vlog there. What is my top 3 John Williams soundtracks? Jesus Christ, that's a question. I don't know. Back to the Future, was that him? That was good. I don't know. I'm on the border between Hensford and Rugeley. Okay, cool. I don't think we quite have a border, but I know the area well, yeah. Cool. Primeval World is awesome. Yeah, it's great. It's nicely themed. I actually think that, well, like I say, I don't like spinning wild mouse coasters, and that's probably my weakest area in Disney. Is that sort of dinosaur themed fairgrounds that they have in Animal Kingdom. Yeah, but that is one of the nicer bits of it. Alan Silvestri. No, I don't know. Then I don't know. I'm not really a movie soundtrack fanatic, I'm afraid. Right, so let's get you back onto drive tires. I think. Let me go back to my picture and have a look. Actually, no, not drive tires. You actually just sort of drop down a little. So we'll drop you down a little and then round. But there's no banking on this at all. Banking does not exist on this ride. Right. Williams Star Wars. Yeah, Star Wars is obviously great. Hi, John. I've been watching the channel for a while now and just realised you look and sound like Russell T Davies. Okay, cool. That's the guy who writes... he writes TV shows, yeah? Doctor Who? Right. Excuse me. So this... Okay, so actually, rather than that being tiered there, I think actually it should stay at 0. And then here, whoops, we have a long... Oh, God. That way. A long tier, but not 11%. That's too much. I think is what we... Oh, no. Harry Potter 2. Yeah, that's good. I'm going to Disney 3 weeks. Stampy, you will have an absolute blast. The place is amazing. I could go there. I say actually I could go there a lot. I probably couldn't because you would probably get a bit bored. Right. What am I doing here? These need to be very slightly tiered. And I don't know quite how to do it. That needs to be just a really straight run, and it isn't instead. Let me just come out of here and see how they've done it on their one. Blueprints. Where are you? We found you before, didn't we? There. What do they do? Yeah, look, they have got very slight. Yeah, they are just putting very slight inclines in it, which isn't quite right. I don't think it should be a bit straighter than that, but I'll go with it. So they've done quite a severe drop down off that first bit, which I just don't think they have. But then I quite like how it goes. I quite like that look there. You know, that's neat. All right, cool. I'll leave you open there just in case we need you. There we go. If you have access to the BBC iPlayer, there are proms of John Williams music. That'd be cool. Like I said, I like it. It's just I don't really know much about it. You know, it's just not really my area. BBC won't let Americans watch their precious content. Luckily, I'm not American, so unless you're telling somebody else to watch it, sorry. There's ways around it. VPNs are a thing, so I won't worry too much. All right. So this needs to tier then, doesn't it? So let's drop you down. That 11, that angle snap is too much. I wish I could type my own number in there, but I cannot. So let's go to here. Bring you up. See that there? That's what I want. That straight line there. Looks like I can only do it from the curve, annoyingly. Okay, but that's fine. We'll do 12 meters and hope it gets there. Okay, it's slow, but I think okay. Right, and then we'll start to do the whole tiered thing. I think what we need to do is take that off and try and do it about right. Whoops. Right, okay, here we go. Let's shorten that down. And then tier it like that. There we go. That's what we want. But that needs to be 0. To there. Yes, there we go. Okay, cool. So that goes to there, and then it goes short again. Oh, maybe not quite that long there, because that's a bit long. So there, then that goes short again and up to 0, and then we bring it around, and we don't quite. Yeah, okay, cool. Right, well, we figured it out now. Will you go on Discord after stream, correct? I'm afraid not today, purely because I was late home from work and late home from visiting family, and I've had absolutely nothing to eat all day, and I'm feeling really, really hungry. So actually today, I'm going to shoot off and get something to eat. But normally, yeah, we go on and have a little chat on Discord afterwards. What is your opinion if Planet Coaster added a motorbike or jet ski coaster? Yeah, great. Is that like the Tron? Oh, jeez, Christ, scares me so much. That's like the Tron one in Disney, I think, isn't it? Who was that? Rhesus Neg. Great channel, love it. Thank you so much. That's very generous. Very generous. Thank you very much. Right, okay, let's tier these out a little. You're just too much. You're just too much. There we go. Let's do a. Let's try go for 3 degrees, like Diana Ross. See how we get on. There we go. And then spread you out. Yeah, there we go. Got a bit of height to it now. There we go. And bring it in. And up to 0. There we go. So it looks like you can still kind of snap to 0. So that's... And we're snapping... just waving at people here. Can we get you right around? There we go, 90. There we go. Cool. Have you been to Thorpe Park? Because I'm going to Chessington World Adventures and Theme Park Worldwide on their event vlog, and the day after we're going to Thorpe Park. That's also... No, I don't have a money pass. Thorpe Park, hopefully... I'm meant to be doing Thorpe Park in September. But it's with work, so whether or not I'm able to vlog it, I don't know, because I'm going to be doing it with we're going to be taking some people from my work. If you don't know, I work with I'm a support worker, so I work with adults with learning difficulties and things like that. So we're taking a few of them down to Thorpe Park. So chances of being able to meet or anything like that probably aren't going to happen, unfortunately. But I'm looking forward to it anyway, because it looks like an awesome park, and it's one I've never done because I've grew up living so close to Alton Towers, so Thorpe Park was just never on the radar, really. Are we smashing this now or what? We're getting somewhere, aren't we? We're basically building what they built there, but we need one more. There we go. Bring you down a little. To about 3 degrees. I don't know if 3's enough. Excuse me. Tron Leica Cycle Power Run is coming to Magic Kingdom. Cool. Which Magic Kingdom? Off topic, does anyone else play Kerbal Space Program? No, I've heard a lot of it though. Went on the Mad Mouse once, queued for 40 minutes and it was over in 20 seconds. Which one's that, Mad Mouse? This doesn't seem like it's going fast enough. In fact, this looks like the most boring ride I've ever seen in my life. Show everyone on the stream a POV of Primeval World so they get the general idea. I'm not sure. Oh God, I can, but it's a real ball egg of a setup. Hold on then. That's a good idea though. Although I'm not building Primeval World, I'm using that as an example. There's only one Magic Kingdom. Florida Magic Kingdom. Okay, cool. So what's the one in California called then? If that's not Magic Kingdom as well. Oh yeah, we'll use Sean's one. I'm sure you won't mind. It's noisy though. Let's turn that down. It's the top of the lift hill. Okay. Tron is not going to Epcot. It's going to Magic Kingdom in Florida. Well, that's great because that's the one I usually go to. And I snapped my wild mouse to 1125. Is that enough though? It seems really steep compared to. Let's have another look at this one. They're not much steeper. The thing is, they've got a lot of speed off this first weird drop here. I wonder what might be better is if unfortunately can't get that video up onto me OBS. We'll have to deal with edit. Sorry, but yeah, a wild mouse, they're great, and people know what they look like. I'm just bringing up a picture here. I do this, but you can't even see that, can you? No, I didn't think you could. Sorry. A couple of pictures. The chain chain speed. I always forget about this. Thank you. Let's rack it up to like 12. And then we'll get it testing. Am I paused? Oh, I'm not paused. The thing has genuinely just stopped because it's moving so slow. Jesus. All right, let's try that then. Okay, that's getting thrown up there now. Yeah, that seems better. Yeah, that's much better. Yeah, it only has to get to here, and then it's going into its first drop. So I'm more than happy with that. Good. Go to Alton Towers. Good variety. Yeah, Alton Towers, favourite UK park, easily. One adult ticket to Disney World costs $122. Yeah, it's difficult. It's different for us in the UK because if we're doing it, if we're going to Disney, we'll buy like multi passes and do everything in one go, sort of thing. So, yeah, I think it's a bit dearer if you're looking at just going like for a day or whatever. We'll normally go and do like 2 weeks. There we go. Looks dead on. That's good. I'm going to snap back again for a minute. And hope we're not too close to the... Yeah, we're a little close to the jug there because this needs to go quite far down. So what we're going to have to do is go like here and take all of you that way. But not, because that makes that junction really weird. So instead, we need to go. Yeah, we need to go from there. That's it, and then that should keep the. Yeah, perfect. Okay, good. Done. And that's got that little drop. I might just smooth that a little. Edit track, just from there. No, actually, I don't want to do that. I want to go from there, and then try and snap it in. Ooh, we're going to be able to do it. We're not going to be able to do it, are we? And no, we can't even select that bit now, can we? Let's go from there. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's no. What do you can see what I want to do. I want to select that and then move it over a bit. That's it. That's all I want to do. And then I want to delete that bit. And then University of New Patch. Oh, cool. Let me in then. It's one of those games that I'd love to play, but they won't let me play it. Right, we should be able to drop down and around. And oh, come on. I know this is tricky, but it must be doable. Come on, it's there. Alright. Sit this way then. If you insist, should be able to drop it down. There we go. Okay, that seems to work. Alright, sorry, chat's gone miles past me now. Legoland is only the little ones, but it still has rides for adults. Yeah, again, another one I've not done. They have Wild Mouse Coaster called Project X. Winter Legoland is really awesome. Just look around. They have so many cool things made out of Legos. Yeah, that's why I think I'd enjoy it. Could you please look up Florida X in... Project X Legoland Florida. It's an amazing Wild Mouse Coaster. Oh, cool. Yeah, I will do. I really want to sort of crack on with this, because we've got very little done today. So if you don't mind, just going to smash this out a little. This needs to then go down into our first drop, which pretty much goes right down to the ground. What stops this being horrific is... first of all, it needs to go more than that, but it doesn't look like it's going to let me, does it? Let's have a look. Where'd you go after there? Another row round, and then back into the no, that's okay. You can come down here. What it's meant to do? Oh yeah, I really wanted it to go lower than that, but never mind. Let's go there and then there and then back up. Oh yeah, it needs to be a little bit more extreme than that. Okay, we'll have to do a slightly lower, slightly less of a drop. And we'll go there instead. And then up. And we obviously can't go higher than we did before. So we'll go to there, and then it absolutely breaks your neck around the corner like that. Okay, that's more like it. Let's start the test there. And that can be our first block break. Block. It can be our first block break section. Oh. Did that not survive? Oh. Where'd you not meet up? Right, we've got a little mess up here, haven't we? There we go. Sorry about that, chaps and chapesses. Okay, so that should be enough to get around there. You can really slowly get to there. I don't mind that being a bit slow. But then it should get onto the lift hill. Get absolutely whizzed up. No. Here, and then hit a block break. The block break section. Should have plenty of speed. Let's have a look. No, needs to be a little lower. Yours looks good. This you mess up your words a lot in Infiniplex, don't you? It's cool. Callie. I hate these parlors. Worst model. Worse than the Pinfari Zyg. Yeah, you know way more than me, James, but it's cool. I just kind of want to make one that looks a little bit realistic. I love the fact that it does this. Yeah, right, so we need to go back to here. Oh, see, this is going to be really annoying because we can't shorten it any more than that. So what we'll have to do is we'll have to lengthen you to 5 meters, right? This should be enough. And then shorten it back down to 4, bring it up, bring it up, and bring it up. And now that is now a meter lower than it is around there. Alright, so we'll hope we can get away with it. And we'll go back to our 3 degrees, but we'll try and block break it. It gets there, but it's slow. But do you know what? I'm alright about it. So we need to get to there and then in. Are we going to have enough clearance? Oh, it's going to be tight. I think we're going to be alright though. Again, you know, head choppery is a big thing about this. Block sections confuse me a bit. I've got a video on the channel about block sections and how they work. If you need a bit of help with that. I haven't actually been on since I've worked there. Saving money for Planet Coaster. Good, Henry, that's ace. That's good. I'm glad you're all chatting away while I'm concentrating on this. Sorry. Is that 90? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to have another drop here. What? Like there. Saving up for a year pass for Disneyland Paris, but I want to go before the year ends because it's their 25th. It is their 25th year. I went on their 15th, I think. And the block rate boost it. Yeah, actually, yeah, you can set the exit speed, can't you? Release speed 8. Let's just whack those both up. Should we have a catwalk on it? No, it looks ridiculous. A little bit annoying. We're gonna have to do some custom supports, I think. Or build like a stationary type building up to it because of how it works. Let's have a look, see if that does anything. It doesn't slow it. It's enough. You know, there are slow points in this game, in this ride, so I don't mind that too much. Right, this goes right down to the ground now, pretty much as close as it can to the ground. No, keeping it short, bringing it up. Yeah, that's it. This comes right down. And then almost straight back up again. There's a slight angle on this, so it makes it go back under the... So it kind of joins up to here and follows it round. So I might actually try and do that. So it means we have to go back to this one. And just take about... Let's try that much. And then we'll, you know what, we'll sod it. We'll just drop straight down. John, see, after the block rate section, there is normally a drop. Yeah, there is, but not on here, from what I can see. What kind of graphics card do you have? I have a GTX 780. Yeah, I can imagine they're really pulling all the stops out for the 25th. Are you going to go under? No, you need loads more. There we go. I've been to Disneyland Paris in 2002. Wow, it's been a while. Yeah, it's great. It's a nice park. It's just yeah, it's not. It's good. You know, it's good. Sorry, people who were trying that ride. Yeah, that's better. That's got that slight angle that it should have now. Okay, good. And we'll come straight back up again to... I'm going to go quite as high as it, so I guess there. This should hopefully get a fair old whack of... oh, it's getting rid of all the supports, look. That's probably the only major issue with this. Yeah, and that gives us that. But I'm hoping... if I can just grab you... No, just want to grab you. Can I bring you... No. Can't move the M piece, can you? That's the annoying thing. Huh. Last City Skylines has exactly 500 views. Oh, fantastic. It wouldn't be nice if it had exactly 5,000. Project X has a huge drop. Yeah, I think the problem is here is it's the 40 degrees is the cap on it. But we're getting there. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. I like how they've made the support simple on this so you can do your own custom ones because, hell, you're going to need to. Because it's getting rid of all of them pretty much. But it's okay. Would really like that to line up. How are we going to do that? How are we going to do that? What we need to do probably is make you just a bit longer and just deal with the fact that you're not 4. Try that. Okay, that's... Oh no, that could be... I mean, that's near enough dead on. We'll have a slight bit of a angle there as it gets into its second run. So this then now comes down a little. I think maybe the 3 degrees has probably not helped us here, but that's okay. To here, but we need the lock and unlock car spin here. That will now, that should now anyway, unlock the thing so it rotates around the corners here. Oh, we're a little off here, aren't we? Let's try and get an overview of it. See, when I'm looking at it like that, it looks right, but then, I mean, it obviously isn't. Let's try 5 meters. There we go. Okay, and then drag you down a little, but make you an unlock. There we go. Oh no, you're still way off. Is it because you can't be tiered? I think it's because you can't be tiered. Okay, cool. So instead then we'll put that, you can go there, and then we'll just, I think that's why, it's because you can't be angled. The jaunty tent is finished. Now I'm killing mice, yeah, just over and over again, incessantly killing mice more than you could possibly want. Yeah, this is off again, look, isn't it? We're going to struggle to get this just right, I think. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Oi. We're going to have a big old curve to get to where we want to go. There. Okay, this could work now. Oh, let's try there. Oh, it's really annoying. Oh, there we go. That looks dead on actually. Okay, I think we've got it. I think we've got it. So let's make you 3 looks low. Let's go for a bit more this time. Unlock car spin. Regular track. Oh, jeez. It's close enough. Sorry if I missed it. Are you putting the part where the car spins in afterwards? Yeah, just done it now. So the first part doesn't, and then the second section does. That's usually how they go. Mark Y. I want to have a car unlocked from the start. Is that a bit nuts? It's a little nuts, but, you know, you could do it. Do what you like. How much longer will the stream be? Stream will be another 10 minutes. Has anyone seen Planet Coaster Blade Runner ride on YouTube? No, I have to look that up, actually. I haven't seen it. It doesn't ring a bell anyway. Okay, let's go 90. Oh, it'd be really nice if these lined up. I just can't figure out a way to do it without... A duplicate piece option would be really good. mean, that's you're so close to being dead on there. It's ridiculous. Just going to do that. Just hope for the best. I mean, look. Oh, man. It's close enough. It really is. Okay. Oh, you're tearing down. We don't need to do that. We want you to be the right height. There we go. So now, I mean, the second part of the ride, it's basically the first part again, but because of the unlocking bit, it's spinny. It's all spinny around now, and it's a different kind of experience. Where they'll take you down to the barn and the artist finds agencies later. I don't know what that means. The bunny hills are unlocked. After spinning sections in Bunny Hills. Yes. Like I say, I'm pretty much copying what I'm looking at here. Don't think we're going to get another set there, are we? So how do we 4, 8, 12? So let's do if we can 6 and 4 will give us 10. And that should be enough to be able to whiz around and not be too much of an issue. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's... Are you straight? There we go. Four. And here. Oops. And down. 4. And we pulled it out a little, didn't we? 6. So how many? Round, and then around halfway, and then down with another Brock section into Bunny Hills. Okay, so where have we got our breaks now? We've got one there. We need lots of block break sections here because it's all about getting lots of people on it. Nerf Guy, first 2 streams I've caught. Sadly, it's because I'm sick. I'm sorry to hear that you're sick. Hopefully, we will help do that. Rum in that Diet Coke. I wish there was. No, I've actually been pretty teetotal for a while now, to be honest. Kind of because I'm on sort of on call with the baby, so to speak. You know, any minute now I could be making a trip to the hospital. So yeah, kind of stayed off the stuff for a little while, to be honest. But it's all good. It's all good. Right, you down just a tad. 4 and no, not you. 5. I forget which one of those is which. That way, that way, that way. Okay, so one more of these. There we go, and then this one comes in a little short now. Just a little short, so it doesn't catch this. So we'll just do 2 like that. Might be a little close, to be honest. So that's 8. So let's do 7. Get down just enough. There we go. And then bring it in. Back up to 0. You gotta make all these curves aren't here. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. And it goes there. We have a block break. Block. Never good at saying them. We have a block break section here. Block section. There we go. It's normal. Round again. Oops. 90, but keep it a bit shorter. There we go. Johnson, did you hear Dragon Challenge at Islands Adventure is closing? I did, yeah. I was lucky enough to ride it as both Dueling Dragons and Dragon Challenge. Loved them both. I think the theming on Dragon Challenge is fantastic on the ride, that is. But I find that the actual coaster itself, it's Could do with the problem is you're in this amazingly themed area, and then suddenly, you're up in the car park in Orlando. So I think they want to do something a little bit lower lying, sort of like through a forest, and I think that'd be really great. Sort of like a train coaster through the forest. That'd be really cool. Gonna break it a little here, just because I want it to go to the ground. I'll tell you what we can do actually. Rather than doing that, let's do it as we were. There we go. Let's make it as short as possible. Let's drag it down. Put you in. Bring you back up. Right, and then I should be able to select, you, lift you up to there, and then select you and smooth you, and then come to here and get rid of that, and instead make it straight. Look at that. There you go. That's how to build a Wild Mouse 101. Sorry, where are you guys? 22C here in Germany. That's pretty nice and warm. Yeah, I'm in well, you know where I am, in the UK. 6 minutes of stream left. Yeah, I might just cap it off to get this thing finished, I think. We need to do a couple of little bunny hills to bring it back around to here. That's kind of the plan here now. So we go, and it also, it's really nice and low lying. That's exactly what we want. So we'll do a little. It does actually have a little straight, although I'm not sure we're going to have enough room for a little straight, because we need to get back to there pretty swiftly. So let's do that. Hope that's okay. And then again. No, that one's turned out a bit higher now, hasn't it? Because of that. There we go. Yeah, that's better. A little lower. What we need to do our little trick again there, I think. So let's go there and there. To there. Are we a little far out here? Oh, not quite right, are you? There you go. No, that's just about perfect actually. So it doesn't actually hang out the back. No, it doesn't. I'll tell you what we need to do. We need to actually just have the one bunny hill, because actually what we've done is this is too long. Instead, this needs to, there we go, it needs to stay sat underneath. So in fact, we'll bring it from here. Whoops. One less than that. Yeah, there we go. So, but that's actually going to be a block break section. And then bring it in. Yeah, here we go. And then there. Last little increase up to it can be like that. Or use 0. Ooh. Alright, let's go from here up to there, and let's just get it finished. That's not awful actually. We need to bring you this way a little. No, we don't. How are we going to cap this off, folks? Coasters look good, thanks. John T, it has been semi-confirmed that a family inverted coaster is replacing Dragon Challenge. Family inverted, yeah, that could be good. Like I say, all they need to do is just work on the tidying it up a little, you know. There we go. That's what we needed to do. No, that looks too freeform. It wouldn't do that. It would definitely come round to the 90 degree. I'll tell you what we can do though. We can put in a little bit of a return section. So let's have drive tyres. Oops, in it instead. Like that. And then shorten it down to 90. You need to really catch onto there. Let's try there. And then shorten them in. Oh, we're looking almost. Ugh. Let's try there then. Let's see if we can get it. Just want to try and get it, sort of, still keep it neat even though we're coming back into the station, There's no reason why. Because normally with a coaster you just click it and, finish it off. But here it's still got to stay neat, It's still got to be. Why? Oh, come on, it's there. Come on. Let's bring it home. That'll do it. But there you get this weird thing. You see, it's not right. It's just not right. This weird little finish. Okay, so the only thing I can think to do is if we take all of this to there, and okay, so we'll smooth it, right, and that gives us the straight line. All right, so the drop's still okay. What it has done is it's lost us that last little bunny hill. So what we need to do now is just pick a little bit of it and do this. Like basically, maybe not there, but because that should be a bit of a straight, but like here. Yeah, that'll do. There we go. And that gives us that bunny hill without much else going on. Here, I'd kind of like just this piece. So you're fine there. Oh, it's getting complicated now. And you're fine there. It's just so good if you could just go a little shorter with it. But you just can't. There. And then there. And then smooth that. Can we do it that way? Oh, it's really tricky way to finish this. Do you know what? I'm just going to have to go with it. Sorry. Someone should rename their account Geekism Rops and unsubscribe, then subscribe so that on the screen it'll pop up. That seems like an awful lot of work. It takes time to Google to rename you. John T, which football team do you support? I don't follow football. Hello, DJ Alex, Minecraft troll, Imiz Contenido. Hello. Excuse me. POV when done? Yeah, I think that sounds like it's good. That sounds good. I'm just going to have to... I'll probably tie that up in the next episode. Any suggestions how to just neaten that last little bit up? I think apart from that, we're good to go. So what I want to do is come out of it for a second. I want to do some operations, block sections. Yeah, 4 cars. That might be... No, that's the 5th block there, isn't it? With a short departure interval and don't block station. And then we will test it and we'll ride it. Do you want to do full POV or do you want to go from here? Because full POV is pretty much unwatchable on these things because they just spin rounds at hell and back. I have to spec more than one shot. Yeah, I know. I just want to try and straighten that last little piece out. It just wasn't having any of it, was it? Okay, starting off good. Got this first section. Whips you around here. Oh, makes you feel like crap. First drop. Whee! That's just about right. Oh, could be a little quicker there, I think, actually. Might drop that down just a little. And down, back up again. And now it comes off its cogs. Does a crazy ass spins around here. I mean, this would just kill you. You'd feel, oh my god, you'd feel so ill. There we go. Right round, another block section. Little bunny hill, whee, up and over, and horrifically back into the station. Nice. There we go. And you can pause there a little. I mean, that's quite realistic to pause there a little. But has that clogged the ride up? Yeah, it has, hasn't it? Because then where's the next block? No, because the block section's there. So this one should be able to go. This one can't go because of this one. This one can't go because of this one. This one can't go because of... No, there's a block section there. And there. Oh, it hasn't got the momentum to get... It's just stopped. Ah, okay. So let's fix this then by... What we need to do... I know we're at finishing time now, but what can you do? This here, you need to come down a bit. There we go. And then from there to there, you just move it. And hopefully that's enough to keep it going. I mean, what we could probably do with doing is taking that down a bit as well. And then the whole thing down a bit. So all three of those now are a bit more tiered, apart from this. Obviously, this needs to be fixed. Let's go there. We'll make a right mess of this. But I think it's okay. I think we can fix it. There we go. So now that's to there. Needs smoothing. And then that's to there, needs smoothing. That's it. And then we could probably do a little there as well. There to there, needs smoothing. Should get slightly... Okay, how are we doing now? That should give it enough. It's going to struggle to get up to here now, isn't it? Oh, and that needs really nicely smoothing from there to there. Yeah, you're going to struggle. Well, that's okay, because now we shouldn't have to do too much of a fix, because from here, drop the car count by 1, see if that works. No, it's not it's not the car count. Sorry, I've realised I've ignored chat all the way through this. It isn't the car count, it's actually it's actually stopping. It's not a block brake issue. So we're going to drop you to about there. Okay? And then we'll get you down as well, so you're level with it. There we go. And then you to there. Just needs smoothing. Lovely. So now you're lower. Yeah, so you'll get up there, okay. And then here, kind of like to there pretty much, needs to come down. And then it's a mess at the minute, folks, but we'll get this fixed in no time. To there, needs all smoothing. A bit of an issue because of the block brake, but it's fine. And then here, he's bringing down to the same level as it, up a little. And then that piece there needs smoothing. Okay, that should. He's made it a little funky. This piece here, there and there, and that need a little fix. But I think that's mostly because it's a block break section, so it probably can't tier any more than I'm asking it to there. Okay. I think that's probably done it. Let's let it go. The lift hill speed isn't normally that fast. I actually have looked and it's spot on. Just don't forget to look at project heads. I will. Gonna have to go. Great job. Thanks, Lou. We're finishing up now anyway. Go on, next one out to the station. Let's go. Okay, looks okay. The 4 coasters, yeah, 4 cars is probably about right actually. The one I went on the other day was running on 4. Just want to let it. I just want to watch it go around a couple of loops, as in, you know, a couple of circuits of the ride. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're getting there. I don't feel like there's any stalls. There's a slight stall there. That we could do with shifting that. Yeah, we could do with shifting that. So we'll probably do that in the next episode. Might move this block break from here to the start of this hill. I think that'll probably do it. In fact, what time are we on? Oh, it's 9:10. No, we'll do it now quick. We'll do it now. We'll do it now real quick. I want to try and get the track done. Okay, so let's just do that. Okay. Oh no, I'd much rather it be. Oh god, what's on there? Completely messed the ride up now. 90 degrees. Get onto here. Get rid of you. And do 90 degrees. There we go. And then we should be able to join you up with a relatively smooth line, I was going to say. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we'll do that. And then we'll come in here, get rid of you. And then from... No, get rid of you. Get rid of you there. And then we need to put a block section in on as much as an angle it'll let us. I mean, let's just do loads angle. Why were we having such an issue with that before? And then with normal, we join... Oops, we join... What? Right, we've had a bit of an issue here. This is the problem. It's kind of like, look, it won't let us do it. It's 2 steps forward, 1 step back, isn't it, with this kind of stuff sometimes? Right, there we go. There we go. And then just smooth that a little. Yeah, you won't, will you? Looks like quite a decent drop now, and hopefully that should do the problem. So let's I'll do one full test through, and let's have a look at what the results are. When is the tent going on the workshop? I'll do that tomorrow morning. First thing in the morning, I'll chuck that up onto the workshop, and I'll mention it on Twitter, and I'll mention it on this next week. I have these streams because we interact with the content creator. Yeah, I do as well. I'm sorry the chat's a little slow tonight. I'm struggling to keep up with the chat. Who's called themselves Geekism Rocks? Thanks. New builds are great. Thank you. Will you show the EFN stats? Yeah, working on it now. Letting it run through. I think it's got to probably go through the whole way around first. I'm hoping they're not awful. It shouldn't be awful because this is how this ride is meant to be built. Can't believe somebody's called themselves Geekers and Rocks. That's fantastic. Feel free to change it back now the joke's done. I think this has turned out pretty neat. Although really, this first drop, I feel like it should be over the coaster a little bit more. So I might just pull all of this over the station a bit more. I might just pull the whole thing in. Finished yet? I think this is the last one. I think when this one gets here, we're done. Yeah. Woo, it's awful. wicked. Saw the tents. Oh, thanks, Breeze. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Excitement, fear, nausea. Okay, so nausea is exactly as I thought. Fear is as much as I thought. I think it could be a bit more exciting. What are the ratings on this one? I want to find out. I want to find out what the ratings. What I'm comparing it to. Go on, speed this one up a little. Oh, they're not. Yeah, they're not much better. So fair enough. Okay, maybe it's not a very interesting ride. Do you know what, one thing I have noticed is I don't think this one uses block brakes. I think it just uses continuous loops, so they just run. But proper ones use block brakes, so I'm happy that I've used them. There we go. I think that's turned out pretty well. Maybe this last little bit could probably have a little go over, but I think overall that's turned out pretty strong. Let's get a thumbnail of it. Let's get a thumbnail with them all on it and doing stuff there. And we'll get a thumbnail for the thing. Oh, actually, let's just delete their one because whatever. No one there's in the background, do I? That looks rubbish. We'll do a thumbnail just like that. Print. There we go. There we go. When Geekism Rock subscribed, why didn't it pop on screen? I don't know. Unfortunately, I don't know. I don't really know how Steam Labs works. It's a bit funky, to be honest. But there we go. That's a thing. We'll theme this in the next episode. Yeah, we'll get some theming on the go. It's going to be quite a light theming. It's going to be like a carnival style theme. We'll have a big wild mouse sign here, and yeah, I think that's pretty neat. And we'll do some. It looks like we're going to have to do some custom supports because otherwise all of this here is completely out in the open. So we'll look at having a little replicate of this. I don't know how we're going to do these bits here. I might have to talk to Silver about that because he's the man when it comes to custom supports. And also here there's some funky moments where the custom supports probably wouldn't do that. So yeah, we'll have a look at that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Collection of tutorials, that's cool. Yeah, I think I'm on there a little. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give us a like. They do carry over to the main video, so that'd be really good if you could do that. And throw a comment on the main video when it comes out. So tell me you were there. That would be cool. Thanks very much. That's pretty much it. I hope we've covered everything. I'm going to let the chat catch up so I can see who's still around, who's saying goodbye. Put this ride on the Western Promenade. This stuff isn't going to go into my park. I'm purely building these as a bit of to be honest with you, a bit of a break from my park, if anything, because occasionally I just like to have a little bit of a break. But thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, folks. I'm going to press stop streaming now, so I'll see you soon. Bye.